Hi, welcome to today's presentation in which I will be giving you some important informations considering production management and the managing information systems. So here we have the list of the content and there are some items on it in it. These items are actually the chapter's main purposes, and at the end of this chapter you will be supposed to be answering questions related to these purposes. So let's start with the definition of the production system, and the production management. For the company or for an organization, especially profit-seeking ones, for their survival, production function along with the finance and the marketing is an essential business activity. From this point, the production function exists in order to provide goods and services demanded by customers. In brief, production could be defined as transformation or conversion of the set of inputs which we know them as raw materials, labor, knowledge into one or more outputs such as tables, cars, and banking service. In order to understand how the production circle works, first we should focus on the production system. A system is a collection of integrated, interrelated, or interdependent elements or components that are organized for a common purpose. So for the production system, the common purpose is to produce goods and services. But for this, in order to make this system work, we need inputs, transformation process, outputs, and the feedback, which are the main elements of a production system. Here we have another important issue, which is to be production management, because it's important in effectively and efficiently managing the productivity of the company, so it will play a strategic role in an organization's competitive success. In the second part, we will talk about the types of the production processes. So the production system of a company refers to how the flow of work is configured, and that definitely differs from company to company. And also production can be configured in a number of different ways depending on the nature of the product, the customer requirements, and the available technology. So here we have the four main types of production, and let's look into them. Firstly, the flow process is employed where all products require the same type of the processing in the same sequence of tasks, meaning that this type of process is used when the product is built up through many separated stages in a sequence. So as we can see here, there are also three types of flow processes. And second one is job shop process, is characterized by manufacturing of one or few quantity of products. Processing for different products is performed in different sequences in this process. Third one is cellular manufacturing. Cellular manufacturing is a process that produces families of parts within a single line or cell of machines, and all necessary machines and manpower are contained in this cell, which gives it's a degree of operational autonomy actually. And this process is also known as hybrid of the flow and the job shop processes. And finally, we have project process. This process is mainly used when there is a high customization, because each product is unique. So the major strength of this type of process is its flexibility to meet the individual needs of the customer. And as we can see from the picture, construction project like bridges, highway, and building could be given as examples. In the third stage, we will talk about the evolution of the production management. So in modern sense, production management or the production of goods for sale and modern factory have their roots in the first industrial revolution in 19th century. And throughout the years, there have been some important thinkers and some gorgeous breakthroughs. Here we have some of them. For example, Adam Smith's Wealth of Nations in 1776, he proposed in his famous book, he proposed the division of labor in which the production process was broken into a series of small tasks, each performed by a different worker. The second one, Frederick Taylor, in the early 19th, he approached the work of the management as a science. So he identified the best method for the performing each job. When it comes to 1913, it is said that that era saw the machine age is the greatest technological innovation, which we call it moving assembly line for Ford's automobiles. So in the next years, with this breakthrough, coupled with the scientific approach, yielded the name of the mass production. Mass production became really famous, and most American companies became adapted this till the emerge of the Japanese companies and their philosophy, because Japanese after that Japanese changed the rules from mass production to the lean production systems. And in the 1990, by the emergence of the internet, the way of making business and the production systems were affected deeply. And finally, the field of the supply chain management was born to manage the flow of the information, products, and the services across the network of the customers, enterprises, and the chain partners. So after this, we should also talk about the new trends in the production process, because as a result of the new global competition, companies have to offer wide variety of products in at really lower cost. So there are some new trends related to this. First of all, there is a flexible manufacturing. Flexible manufacturing actually aims to reduce or eliminates all the wastes which are in the production cycle. There is lean production. Lean production is summarized as to use less of everything, because it aims using less of human effort, less manufacturing space, less investments in tools, less engineering time to develop a new product, and so on. And there is just-in-time production. Just-in-time production is actually a Japanese philosophy applied in the management, which involves having the right items of the right quality and the quantity in the right place and the right time. And it's always reported that the proper use of this production has already resulted in increases in quality, productivity, and efficiency, and decreases in costs and the wastes. And there is a computer integrated manufacturing. It's a new type of automation organized around the computer. This system actually monitors and controls the production function in an integrated fashion. And customization brings the personalization and the flexibility, and it aims to make a unique product or provide a specific service to specific individuals. Finally, there is e-manufacturing. in manufacturing integrate with the functional objectives of an enterprise through the use of the internet, and in manufacturing provides transparent, faultless, and automated information exchange process. Here we will be finishing this part because of the length of our chapter. So let's meet again in the second part of our presentations. See you.